Has understanding SQL window functions always made you want to jump out of the window? Pun intended. No, it doesn't have to be that way. I'll try to explain to you exactly how they work using one of the problems from the 8-week SQL challenge. So here we have a simple table, which is sales. And we have a customer ID, order date, and what did they order. And then we have a simple lookup table, which is the menu, which has the product ID and the product name, right? So simply by joining these two tables and applying window functions, we can solve this problem. So let's start, right? So first, I'm going to do a select from sales, right? And what it's going to give you is the product ID, but what we want is the product name. So we're simply going to join to menu, menu, and then you can use the using. Not many people know this, but using actually makes if both the tables have the same column, then using the using keyword avoids having two columns with the same name. So now we have over here we have customer ID, and we have product name coming from the menu, right? So let's see, let's run this and see what it gives us. Okay, so we have customer ID and product name, and then we're going to say count of 1, and this is a little trickier, which you don't count 1 is better than count star, because count star basically takes all the columns, and we don't need all the columns. We just need one. We just need to count 1 for each row. So, and then we're going to do group by 1, 2, which means in that order, customer ID and product name. And let's see what this does. Okay, so we have for each customer and each product, how many times they purchased it, right? So we have this table. So what we're going to do is make this into a subquery. So what a subquery is simply think of it as a table that we created for ourselves. So now in that table, we have, in the table called A, we have customer ID, product name, and account C. So what we want to do is for each customer, we want to get the count of the product, and we want to rank them in that order. So here we have A has he's taken ramen noodles 3 times, and A bought sushi 1 time. So we want them to be ordered in that, right? So here's where rank comes in. So we say select from table A. Now subquery, so simply select star from A gives you everything from A. So that's what we don't want, but we want rank. Okay, we want to rank over. Now we want this to be done for each customer. So that's what over means. So we're going to rank, and we're going to use a partition keyword, partition by, let's say customer ID. Okay, so let's see if this works actually before we go any further. So this works, yes. So, but it doesn't give you a whole lot of information. Let's see. So rank over customer ID, partition by customer ID, and we're going to say order by count C. So what we're saying is within each customer, we're going to order by the count, and not only the count, we're going to order it descending. Okay. Let's see what this does. So, and then I'm gonna select customer ID and product name. Okay, and let's see what this does. Okay, so we have a rank, customer ID, and product, and actually let's also take the count so that we see what's going on here. Okay. So for customer A, he's purchased 3 of ramen noodles, so we got a rank of 1. And he's bought 2 curries, and that gets a rank of 2. and he's bought only one sushi, so that gets a rank of 3. So that's exactly what's going on here. So for B, again, they've purchased ramen, curry, and sushi 2 times. So here the rank is 1, like it's a tie, okay? And for C, they've only bought ramen, so it's a rank of 1. So that's what's going on here, right? So we're saying for each customer, that's what partition by does. But I'm going to order by the count descending, and I'm going to give them a rank. That's it. It's as simple as that. Now, we need which item was the most popular for each customer. So what do we need to do? We need to select the topmost rank from this. How do we do that? Let's put this into another subquery. We're going to call that B, and we're going to say select star from B where rank, let's give this an alias, so we're going to call this R. So we're going to say where R equals 1. Okay. Let's see what this does. So there we have it. So for each customer, we've only now selected it down to the top products that they purchased. Now we can take it a little further here and get a little fancy, which I like to do. So we can also use this function called array_agg. So what array_agg does is it takes your products and it aggregates them for you. Then here what we do is we say group by customer ID. And voila, we have for A, ramen is the most purchased. For B, we have 3 of them, which is a tie, and for C, it's ramen. So, what have we learned today? We've learned how to use rank and what exactly a partition is, how to apply it to a problem, and also we've learned a cool new aggregation function called array_agg, which basically takes multiple records and it aggregates those strings for you. So you can impress your business folks by not giving them multiple records, but you have a single column that shows you all these values. So there you have it. This is how you use window functions, and hope that was helpful.